Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gene Segura stands in as he looks at ball one here. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
In the second,
here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Altuve is there for it. And the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Ready on 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Colbert. 1 out. Here's Nori Aoki. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz is after it, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Gavin Colbert. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12, Brandon Belt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer going back on it to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Looped out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, George Springer. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Seager, and he's set down, 1 away. Stepping up now, Josh Reddick. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Evan Gaddis now standing in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura, and he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Edgar Asensio. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Asensio.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Marisnik is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Jake Marisnick.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mariners, shortstop Gene Segura.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter number
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Altuve is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Haniger has a read on it, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
First baseman, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just got a piece to the right side. Belt scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Gavin Colbert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Lofted in the air out to right field. Marisnick is under it. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Reddick will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, George.
Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Left fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip. Hot shot on the ground is short. A quick out number 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. At the plate, Evan Gaddis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Asensio. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Fly ball to straightaway left. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Just got a piece up the line. Seager has to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Nori Aoki. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to center. Springer on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Neil Walker
sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking well, man.
And it's full now, 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman Marwin.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Springer, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fly ball out to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, Gavin Colbert. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Correa. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Evan Gattis.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Digging in, Noriaoki. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. Steve Cishek enters here looking to...
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't. Digging in, Edgar Asensio. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Asensio.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
The batter, number
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here mainly due to the start turned in by this man, John Lester. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.